Okay, so I am gonna have to restart the scenario. I know what I did wrong last time. I got distracted with getting the... What's it's running? With getting the train running. And I did not actually get the, I didn't get the animals in. Because I got distracted with the train. So, what we are going to do today is new strategy. We are going to focus immediately on getting the animals in first. Then we'll work on getting the train set up. It'll mean that they'll give me this little, did you know that the train is disconnected and unpowered for like ever? But that's okay. I'm fine with that. Just so long as we don't go into crippling debt. For those of you wondering, which is literally no one, I couldn't get past 34, negative 34. Every time I started going down, like something would happen and let's go right back up. Nope, didn't work. But you know what will work? Oh, I love the wisteria on the building. It's so nice. It's a train station. Alright, so we're going to leave the train completely unconnected. Is going to be our plan for starts. Let's go for immediately. Now this is the other question that I have, right? Because we have these two stable setups. Okay, the buildings are completely non-negotiable. Right? Because it had like a staff room in here, right? Well, one of them had a staff room in it, but the buildings are completely non. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's start. Let's go for immediately facilities. Staff facilities, please. Favorites thing. I would like. Let's put it back. Let's say a trade center. Quarantine. Staff room. Where's my vet surgery? Vet surgery. And a workshop. Then let's give it a little spinny. Go workshop. Not trade center. Keeper hut. I definitely want to keep an option on a second keeper hut, but we'll deal with that later. So we want to keep an option there. That's going to be where the path goes. Perfect. Okay. And then we are going to want to put transformer here. I'm going to keep an option here for a second research center. Well, let's just put a water treatment. Okay, cool. And then let me destroy these paths so that I can apply to grid. Staff pathing, please. Thank you. Alright, cool. Like a garage door? No, it's just scenery. Okay. Alright, perfect. Make sure everything is connected in. Fun. Thank you. I want to make sure everything is connected in down here. Done and done. And then out this way. Go. Not that way. He actually... There we go. Good enough. Alright, cool. So that gets that all taken care of. Now, let's say construction. Say architecture. Walls. Do we have any nicer brick walls that look like they could match? Because I did brick last time. Not really. Okay. Mud. I don't mud wall. Okay. Really, the brick are pretty good. Cause like this is, yeah, that's also done. Okay. Brick walls. Boy. There we go. This is breeze and block. I want. Gonna put this over the various doors. Oh my gosh, I can't see a thing. Thank you, tree. Alright. That over the doors. This over the windows, please. Put a window block back there. I know there isn't a window back there. I am aware. Up, please. I'd actually also love to get a second break room in here, but we'll have to do. Okay. Right now, the plan is going to be just to get the buildings done up here. Okay. There we go. And there we are. And there. There anything around the back? That's it? I mean, probably. I just can't. There we go. Done. Alright, cool. So that gives me... That gives me the walls, basically. Can I talk roofs? Pitched roofs, please. Because, like, we could do this. Not what I was aiming for, like, we could do this. And then... Or... Actually... Or the pitched roofs. Do we have, like, a hip? Two. This is an option. I think it's an option that I love, but it's definitely an option. I mean, I like it. I like it. Okay. There. And then go here. And here, there. Okay. Not hating that. Give this one its own personal little doopy. And then let's go with like a straight. No, not that one. That one either. A little too tall. I'm not saying I hate it. I tall. And then that way for those. Yeah, and then all we're missing is really like the filler section. Also have that in brick. Wall. Props. Ew. We have, here we go. We have that in brick. We can just fill these in. Boop, boop. And then this one fills in back here. That fills in up there. And then that's good to go. And then for this, we just want to not quite that one. About this one. Boop. Yeah. And there we go. And then that's all filled in. A little bit better than yesterday even. It looks a little bit nicer. The only weird thing is this, the trade center back here. But that's okay. That's okay. That's the plan. Because the trade center is not going to be what's in there permanently. I'm going to swap this out over on the other side. So for right now, we're just going to keep that open. I have reasons. All right. Arches. Brick, please. Give me 2 brick arches. And a wall at their back. Just like that. And then for their roofs, give them a copper tunnel. Or just like copper spires. To that effect. Just leave them flat for now. Okay, perfect. Well, I don't know if we want to leave them flat. Maybe let's change this guy out. Right? Maybe let's change this guy out. Give me this guy. this guy, and then that's a metal roof. I was looking. What's the shingle that we were using? Is it this guy? Yeah. That's too much of a pitch. This one. Perfect. Alright, great. And then back to walls. If we could just scroll back up. Brick walls, please. Done and done. There you go. Perfect. Actually, before we say we're done, actually do a thing here where I extend this out there. Well, move this piece out here. Okay, move this piece out here. And then duplicate that right there. Yeah? Looks like I didn't fill in these. That's fine. That right now. Just a quick boop. 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 Done. Alright, cool. So that gets us everything we want for this particular segment. We are ready to go. Now, what I am going to do, we are going to duplicate this. We are going to move it over. Done. This can go. Thank you. Same as before. Let's just delete most of these paths. Align to grid here. Delete that. Okay. Done. Deselect from grid. Make sure everything is clicked in. Not there yet. Okay. A little bit too far on that. Perfect. All right, so that gets those two all set and ready to go. So we have the two staff plazas ready to go. Right? Donezo. Now the only other thing that I would like to do is let's get rid of this trade center. I'm gonna keep the vets, the second quarantine for now. I'm not saying we're keeping it forever, just for now. And we're gonna set up some exhibits here. Let's open up animal trading and see who we can grab. Lion's available, but we can't grab it. Ooh, we have two different types of lemurs available. Peafowls. Okay, so I definitely want the peafowls. Warthogs are good. We're gonna set this up. Let's start doing this by grabbing. We definitely want the one guy. I pressed the wrong button. Alright, let's go back to that. We definitely want the one guy. Thank you. We're gonna need a couple of ladies. So we'll grab 2 ladies. I would love to get the ring-tailed and the red ruffed lemur. That would be great. I'm not sure about the turtles. Alright, let's get the lemurs. The lemurs are also an interactable, so let's go all in on lemurs. We have male ruffed. Alright, look. Get me this guy and this guy. And get me... We're gonna go all in on lemurs. That'll be great. I'm definitely considering the hyenas, but the thing is that the hyenas are going to need a pretty big social group. So I'm not sure we want to go that way yet. Although I'm definitely considering. Okay. Let's grab... Yeah, alright, look. Let's grab a male and female tortoise. Grizzly bears are kind of expensive. Seriously. And the plain zebra can go in with the, like, we'll need more of all of them, right? But the plain zebra can go in the same exhibit as the warthog. So let's grab one of each of those. We're only going to grab one because we need a female warthog and a male. Okay. I think I've done more than enough damage for now. Alright. Move this. Here. Move this. And these 2 are also going to move onto our pathing. Well, 4 actually. But they're going to also move directly onto our pathing. I have my reasons. Alright. Move this onto the pathing. And move this onto the pathing. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's start setting up the barriers. I'm gonna aim for wood logs because they're cheap. Right, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Now let's go back. Barriers, please. I said I was aiming for wood logs and you started doing... Fine, we'll fix that in a minute. Okay. We're gonna get this sorted out in just a second. Done. Okay. So now, the reason why I did that way... actually very simple. I want to enlarge this panel in particular. so that we can just pull this pan back. I got two. Okay. It's actually this pan. Find them back well. And then this panel over here. Did we just that panel back? Okay, now let's go back to barriers. Let's say guest gate. Guest gate here. And guest gate. Okay. Now. Let's pull, not that button. This one. Pull this as close up as I can out this without disconnecting. Kind of wish to stop doing. And then let's do that. And this I think is actually going to need up a bit. That's fine. It's down that way. Take that off. There we go. And then connect that in. Okay. This can go here. Up here. This can go up here. This can go. Now. All of this needs to be selected and moved. A little bit close. Now, same thing back here. Where we're gonna move this. No, that looks like that is about as close as I can get it without disconnecting. That's fine. Okay. Done. Alright. And then same thing where we're just gonna select this. Move it as close. Alright. And then can we grab this guy and move it there? Good, 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 good. Now let's just select the whole thing. Wood logs. With windows. Thing. Appreciate you. Alright. There we go. So this would be our peacock habitat. Let's start getting it set up. That's favorites. I wanted filter. Thank you. Common peafowl, I think. No, Indian peafowl. Indian peafowl is what we're looking for. Indian peafowl. There we go. Okay. We want a food bowl over here and another one over there. I want 2 water pipes in. Thank you. And we're going to need want to say a decent sized shelter. 882? Get a decent sized shelter. I'm not going to put the bedding in it immediately, but that's because I can't afford the bedding. Now, before I forget, because this is what I usually forget, let's get some donation boxes in. I want to get some actually inside here. Oh, not where I wanted it. Okay. Around the side. And here and here. Okay, there we go. Now we're also going to want some education boards around here because they yell at me for that all the time. So let's put down two. I'm gonna aim for like 1 or 2 on each. Okay. 1. Well, 1, 2. Side. Okay, there we go. So we've got some education boards up. That one is completely ready. Still have 38,000. Let's get going. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Barriers. Stick barrier, please. Same thing. Let's take this barrier around. Okay. I would like to put the lemurs around the back. As well as the African adventure around the back, because those two are going to be kind of. There we go. That should work. There we are. Perfect. Alright, so same thing we did before. Let's select this. Give it a window. Done. The only thing we're missing from here is we're missing a staff gate, which I will put right here. And then in here, we will put the staff gate. The staff connection is a staff gate. The shorter distance my staff have to walk, the better. So this is foul. Probably. That should be you. Foul. No, that should be with a W. Nope, had it right the first. Something to that effect. Great. I'm not sure what's going in here, but we're putting something in here. Who do we have on deck to go? We put the turtles over here. Right? Yeah. Galapagos tortoise. So let's call this one Galapagos turtle. Is that the correct term for them? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. So, same thing we did before. Let's go habitat. Let's set this up for the giant Galapagos tortoise. Save and for me to. Alright, done. So, they don't have a shelter available, which is a disappointment, but okay. Let's grab food and water for them. And that's what we're going to consider done for them for now. We are going to need facility. Some donation boxes around them. And some education books. Alright. There we go. Education boards. Done. Okay. So we have education boards, we have food, we have water. Galapagos tortoise are set up and ready. Peafowl are set up and ready. This whole thing just needs that. Alright. Next setup, please. Thank you. Next setup goes over here. Thank you. Little short. Little long. Good enough. Alright, there we go. Little short. Alright. Done. Out there. Little too far out. Alright. Done and done. Who am I putting in here? Becomes the question. Alright, we have a place for... We don't have anybody for in here right now. Because I want to put the warthog and the zebra back here. Right? Because this is going to be a pretty big one. So we can put the warthog and the zebra back here. And then I would like to build another one over here. And we're going to use this for lemur. Just so that we can have another interaction back here. So let's start working on lemurs next. This is climbable, so it will not work. This is not climbable. A little more expensive, but lemurs be climby. Right? A little more expensive, but because lemurs be a climby guy. We want to kind of prepare for the climby guys. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. this up here. There we go. Done. Alright, and let's put the staff gate right now. We are going to need to, since this is lemur, right? Not all the way right here. I'm gonna pull this guy back. And this little guy here. I'm gonna pull this guy back. Because I am going to put a guest gate. And I would like to put another guest gate. Okay. Alright, that's as close in as I can get it on that side. That's fine. What about this side? No, that seems like it's a... Okay, cool. So, let's just start by getting this. This is probably gonna need. Nice. Fine, close. Not sure that's what I want, but then. Okay. Alright, look. Instead of taking it that far, let's take it down 4. 4. And then same thing on this side. Alright, we have to go a little bit smaller than 4. Okay. Why will that not... Good enough? Thank you. Alright. This needs to shift around a bit. That. Okay. Yeah. And then on this side, we're gonna pull that up there. And we're gonna pull this up here. Alright. This is going to become Lemur Lane. Lemur Lane. And we are going to have a natural sand path. That marks the way through Lemur Lane, just like we did on the other side. Angle snap off on that. There we go. That's better. Put the angle snap back on it. Okay, there we go. So that gives us Lemur Lane. Right? I might... And align to grid. Actually. Boop. 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 There we go. Something to that effect. There. That'll give us like a little place in here for some donation. And some seating as well. So give me a couple of donation bins. And we'll have some seating here as well. Because, you know, why not have some seating with the lemurs? Okay. Cool. Now then, let's talk. Since we're in here, we might as well talk about putting some donation bins around the place. I definitely want them around the guest facility here. Something to that effect. Okay, cool. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, let's put in some education board. So that people know what they're walking into on Lemur Lane. I'm gonna move those, I think, boxes a little bit close. Alright. Okay. Done. Okay, let's move these donation bins a little bit closer. Okay. And let's edit this barrier. There we go. That there. Oh. That's fine. Okay, there we go. There we go. Done. Alright, perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's good enough. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this barrier. The whole thing. I want glass in it. We want to raise it up a bit so that our guys don't climb out. Thank you. And then let's talk habitat. Let's talk. We have red-ruffed and ring-tailed lemur. So ringtail and red-ruffed lemur is what we've got. So let's put down some water, and we're gonna want a big shelter for this because we're gonna have a lot of lemur bench. I feel like over here, probably. There we go. Actually, you know what? Move that. Not the tree. Although I'm probably going to end up getting rid of it. Move the shelter to be back here. Right? And then this section of the... this section of the barrier, not glass. Okay. And then we can move this sign over here. Just so that they have a, like, a private space that they can go. Without needing to be, like, crowded all the time. Okay. There we go. So that gives us everything we need for Lemur Lane. All set. This guy doesn't have anybody yet. We might get somebody before we're done. Before we start playing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we fill that one in. It depends on where I land with all of this. After we finish the rest of this play. It depends on where. Okay. Oh, it's doing this thing. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. You might think that it's difficult. But no, it's actually. Spin. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do this in the hedge thing for now, and then we're just going to change it before we're done. To being not hedge. A little bit further. Okay. Put angles. Thank you. That makes things a lot easier. Come on. I want to click in. It's not clicking. That's fine. That's fine. Select the whole thing. Turn it into wood. I would like to raise it up. Give it glass. Thank you. Let's pop in a staff gate over here. Thank you. Done. And this is going to be Africa Adventure. So, for this, we want common warthog and plain zebra, since that's what's going to go in here. Want common warthog and plain zebra. We're going to need a fairly large shelter. Because it's Africa Adventure. Need a fairly large shelter. And then we're going to need a couple of, I'm actually going to put down. Okay. I don't have any toys for anybody yet, so that's just going to have to do now. So then let's head directly over to facilities. Let's grab some education boards. Okay. Since I'm here, we might as well just pop them around here as well. Just so that this guy is ready when we are to read. I'm not ready to open yet, but just so that this guy is ready when I... There we go. Okay. And then let's grab some donation bins. Again, putting them on each one here. Just so that we're ready to open. When the time comes. Okay. Might have to move this guy a little bit. That's okay. Alright. Move you. There. Okay, cool. Now, the other thing that I want to do. I want to edit barrier, and the same thing we did with the other one. Just highlight those. Take those windows out. Nobody's going to see there. Okay. Saves me a little money, and it's not a big deal. Nobody's going to be able to see that area anyway. Plus, it gives my animals a little bit of space to be comfortable. I will, however, move the tree out of here. Okay, so we are at $21,000. I have 4 habitats ready to open, and I have the option on a 5th. What I need to do now is we need a place for, we need a couple of guest plazas to start us out. So the entries are here and here. I put the guest plaza under here last time, but nobody liked that. I liked it, but nobody else went there. So here's what I'm thinking. What if we put the guest plaza out here, right? We put a couple of shops out here in front of the peafowl exhibit, and we put a couple of shops here. Is this negotiable? This building is absolutely so I could put a couple of shops here and here, lining the entrance in. Like, we could put a bathroom, we could put burger shop, information, that kind of stuff. So food, drink, information. I'm not going to put loony balloon. Just want to do like bathroom, food. It's part of it. Oh, that's part of good. Never mind, can't do that because we wouldn't be able to pass through this thing. So never mind, can't do that. Okay. So then we'll just add our first, these I can get rid of. All right, so we'll just add our first guest plaza. Demolish those. Okay, cool. So then we'll put our first guest plaza here. What I am going to do, let's grab facilities. Let's grab guest facilities. Let's say, got staff facilities, I wanted guests. Let's talk bathroom. Small bathroom first. On this side. And this side. Thank you. I would like to, instead of doing that, can I put in just a shell? A small shop. I mean, I like that, but I feel like the classics actually probably. Looking for shell. I would like the classic shop cell. I mean, yeah, but the rest of the aesthetic. Okay. That. I'm gonna do this. All right, so food, drink. Food, drink. Get a small one. And information. And guest. And then a bit. And then I'd want a small exhibit right here. Okay. And that's going to be the play. Now, let's add some shops in. Oh. Can't see things. Go. Food stall. Beef. Done. Now let's grab information center. Sorry, no. Wanted it there. Okay, it's too tight in. But that's okay. Hey, I can fix this. This one. Move it. Advancement. Sure. It's okay. Fix this. Fix this. Shift this over a bit. Up here. Okay. Let's shift this over a bit. Come on. I want to pop in. If I need to, I'm going to move the toilets over. I won't. You will. You told me you wouldn't. But okay. Fine. Alright, well, as long as you will, that's all I'm really gonna fuss over. Informations. There we go. Perfect. Done. Alright, now. Same thing over here. I want to put, instead of a chief beef, the whole reason why I was doing this is so that we could put in a Bernie's bake. Okay, 1 Bernie's bake. 1 Gulby soda. And finally, I do not have enough money for a loony. That's fine. You know what? We can open these up later. Right, let's keep the cash. We can open those up later. We have mostly the important stuff. Can I take a look at exhibit trading? I didn't get to do that last time. Okay, the only thing they're giving me for exhibits, once again, is lesser iguanas, which is, you know, fine. That. I'm kind of not okay with that. Done. Alright, so let's get the lesser iguana boards turned on, please. And there we go. Now, for the habitat itself, we're going to need to make some quick changes. Thank you. For the habitat itself, need to some quick climate changes. I mean, they say they're at perfect temperature though. This one we want to close. Give it a 3D facade. Done. Okay. That's all I can do there for now. Oh. One thing I learned while I was off yesterday that I did not know was going to be a thing. It gets hot or it gets cold out here. I did not realize that initially. So we're going to need in all of these. All of them are going to need heat. Everything that we plan on opening is gonna need heat. That's all 3 of those that we have planned? Yeah, that's all 3 of them. Let's go down here and start working on this one. I realized that little gem yesterday while I was running things offline, and it started snowing. Like, oh, you've got to be kidding me! Temperate climate. And they started yelling that, your animals aren't at the ideal temperature. People are getting angry at you. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting angry at me. What else is new? So I learned that lovely little... Alright. Last thing before we open. Let's get some staff up in here. Because we have 0 vets. So let's get some vets going. Let's get some keep running. Let's get... Do we have any caretakers? We have 2 caretakers. Alright, that'll do for now. Technically, this place is already huge, so we should probably have like 4 caretakers and 4 security guards right now. But, you get what you get. And right now, what you get is this. Okay. I don't have work zones set yet, so let's get work zones set. We're going to take all of this And all of these for work zone 1. And then I'm going to take all of this, all of these, that for work. Actually, those guys in the back, we could take that for work zone 2, and we'll take this for work zone. Okay. Done. The other thing that I want to do, actually I closed that down and I didn't want to. I wanted to alter work zone a little bit. Where is it work zone? Didn't want to work zone 3. Well, not yet. There's probably going to be trying to edit that one. I actually want to put that in work zone 1 and 2. Better coverage. I would love to be able to put like 2 different entries on here so it's easier to access from both sides, but no. Can't do that, can we? Alright. Here's the thing. Let's delete this guy. Delete that guy. We don't need them right this second. I mean, the water treatment facility is probably taking care of the water here. I'm pretty sure we're still good on that. Yeah, it's still being... Well, it's clean now. It's not current. Alright, fine. We'll keep that in there. Just because... Well, no. I don't like it. It's too close to the guests. I don't like it sitting there. I can always just destroy the water in here, at least temporarily, and back later. For later. So, okay, right now we've got all of the staff we need working. I just need to assign them to... Let's get everybody assigned to a work zone. Alright. Now, we have everything set up except for seating. I actually like this bench better. More awesome. Alright. We're gonna get seating set up in here. But more importantly than seating, we're going to need trash cans. We're gonna need seating and we're gonna need trash cans. So let me stick seating up first. I am going to stick seating up first. I know that trash cans are more important. I am going to stick seating up. This would actually be a good spot for another plaza or two. Delete some of the pathing in here. And then put some shops lining the side. So these would be another good place for plaza. That's not a bad idea, actually. It's not something that I'm ready to run for yet, but it's not a bad idea, actually. Turning these 2 buildings into plazas, not bad. As much as the fountain is nice, we're a zoo, so back to the fountains. We're going to want to talk about looking at the or then we're going to fountain. Right? this have passing inside? Is this thing something that I can... Okay, so it's got an end. I'm not sure if that's negotiable, though. Like, I'm not sure if I can be like, hey, I'd like this to do this now. Not sure that that's a thing. There we go. Not get seating back. And then let's get some trash cans in. Done with. Alright, seating's done. Trash cans up next! We're going to need quite a few of them. Especially up here. Uh-oh, 5 minutes remain before I do lose out on gold. I'm losing. Oh. Guys, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not even gonna make silver. I will be lucky to make bronze. Okay. Alright. So, I don't think anybody's gonna come back here, at least. I'm gonna stick stuff back there, just to make that work. For a while, at least. Thank you. Lots of trash cans everywhere. There we go. Alright, I think that's all I can think of to do at the moment. And we still have $3,000 left. Not... I mean, I definitely want trash cans. A lot of them. Because this is where we're gonna have all the food. Alright. Let's get this all trash canned up. We're actually gonna need some seating up here. Well. Just to make sure that our guests aren't super tired walking in. Now, the last thing we're going to need before we say we're ready to start. I have right here. We have a couple of animal interaction. So we are going to need some hand sanitizer outside of all of our interaction. Otherwise, nobody will want to interact. So, let's say facilities. Go favorites. Go outside the doors to all the interaction. We'll put some sanitizer station. Otherwise, nobody's gonna wanna come in and say hi to the animals. And we want them to come say hi to the animal. Okay, cool. I would love to put some please don't feed the animal signs down, but that might have to wait. Okay. I think we are all set and ready to get some of our animals over. So, let's talk. Lemurs are on the backside. These guys are over here. And the peacocks are over. Send them. Oh. I forgot. There's no path to destination. Okay. Let's send these guys over here. Okay. And then the rest of them go over to this. Done! Alright. Let's end up in debt real fast. And then we can get some quarantine pass ready to leave, guys. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm looking for quarantine pass ready to leave is what I'm looking for. We have people already? There's nobody here. There we go. We got somebody who is quarantine passed ready to leave. You. Well, let's get you in. Well, I guess we do have the lesser iguanas out. Alright. Let's get the peafowl in. And let's get the warthog and the zebra. Did I not put a staff gate in here? I don't. It says I don't have a. I move. Well, I'm supposed to have a staff gate right here. It's here. What are you talking about? No path to destination. No path to destination. No path to destination. Alright, the lemurs are ready. So let's take some lemurs and get them into lemur lane. And let's take the turtles and get them over into turtles. And these guys still telling me there's no path to destination. There absolutely is a path to destination. Huh. Why is it telling me there's no path to destination over here? Alright, look. We've got a couple of problems we gotta fix, like, right now. Okay. First off, what is your social issue? You are fine. It's gonna have to select and move. Don't have any cash to. Are they stuck inside the building? Is that the problem? They got stuck inside the building. And this building is still, yeah, this building is non-negotiable. Okay. Put the thing there. Okay. Let's grab both of these guys and just set their location. Can we do that? Yeah, they got clipped inside the building. Is gonna be the problem. Okay. I'm working on a lot of stuff. Yeah, they got trapped inside the building. Problem. If we can get them out of the building, they'll be just. We've got more lemurs are quarantine test ready to leave. Let's go. Okay. We have the other Chuck is quarantine test ready to leave. Thank you. And then the only other problem is these guys. These guys, they're like, oh, there's no path to destination. And I'm like, there absolutely is a path to destination. Look, we have a gate. That gate connects into here. Staff path connects into everywhere. So it's fine. There is absolutely a path to destination. Hang on. Hang on. It said a thing. When I fixed this, it said a thing. Fix marked as not a habitat boundary. Guys? Issue. Okay. Slight problem then, that being the case. So, like, this back zone is not. So, if I were to just delete the back pieces here, fixing. Okay. 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 I can fix this. This is not a problem. You may think this isn't it. This is not a problem. Grab a small loan so I can fix this problem. Sorry, no. Edit barrier, please. That glass. And now is this... Okay, now this is Africa Adventure. Okay. Now that should work. So now we should be able to grab these two. Set them in. All right. done. It's because I turned the hedge into a was what their problem was. Alright. Those are quarantine passed, ready to leave. Okay. So honestly, at this point, it's just ton of people wandering around here. Can we talk about the people? Enrichment is 0, but everything else is okay. They could use a little less short grass. Okay. There we go. Alright, so other than not having any toys, they're fine. They're happy with their lives. There's nobody in here. I'm getting these guys reset. Is what we're doing. I'm gonna get those guys reset. Okay. And then the next question is the... Where did you guys go? Don't see them in... Not arrived yet, or... Okay. Let's talk about who all is. Alright, so we only have the one guy in here. He could use some more soil, a little less grass. Not a problem. I can do that. Okay. Done. Is there anything you don't like? Just about everything, really. Just, you're not a fan of any. Fine. We'll move it all out if you're not a fan. Who's back here? He's a little guy, so it's hard to see. Just one little guy. Oh. Nope, thought I saw him down here. He's just one little guy, so hard to spot him. That's okay, we'll do it this way. Where are you, little guy? So he's under these. Oh, he's climbing that tree. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Second, we about to move that tree. Yeah. Okay. Don't want to move all the trees out, I don't. I mean, I know he says he doesn't like them. But I don't think we want to move them out. Because if we move them all out, then he's not going to have anywhere to climb. Why don't we leave these guys in? Temporarily, why don't we leave these guys in? But let's move them a little bit closer. Well, let's leave this guy in. Let's leave the maples in. I know he says he's not a fan. But let's leave the maples in now, just to give him a place to climb in. So the sycamore maples, let's leave them in. Right. Because he's not a fan of any of these plants. but it's just easier. Here we go. Let's just move all of this stuff out. All of it gets moved out. Okay. Ah, there was another guy sitting in that tree. What do you know? Alright, so we already moved that out. I don't know what else you want from me, guys. That's already been moved out. Okay. They're super not happy with the fact that I moved all that out, but like... Can we move this tree away from barrier? Just so that they don't try to climb and leap out of the exhibit. But that'll leave them some climbing space, right? Because they be climby guys. Like, they do be climby guys. I know these two. I tried to move these two. They're stuck. Can we get them moved? There we go. What about you? Also, yeah, can I get you moved as well? Thank you. Okay, we got them moved out. That's why they were having trouble, because they got stuck in the wrong place. Okay. Now, they need more sand, less grass. Not even those. I can do the entire thing. They would need long grass. Done. They hate legitimately everything in here. So let's start moving it all out. You hate it? Let's move it on out. That's gonna be the key. Easier than deleting people. Done. What else do you want moved out of your environment? All of this? Cool. Done. No longer in your environment. Anything else? Yep, that's out. And the last thing is topiaries, which I think I have already moved. Yep, already moved those. Alright, and then I think I can get rid of these little chains here. There we go. But this building in and of itself is non-negotiable. I cannot delete it. I cannot alter it in any way, shape, or form. Not that I can do. Alright. But that should fix their whole, oh, this has attracted protesters thing, right? Their terrain is much better. They don't like the topiary, but I can't do anything about that. It's not in there anymore. They don't have any entertainment, which I can't do anything about yet. We'll get there. Nobody has any entertainment right now. Alright. And let's start turning on these boards. As soon as it registers that I have clicked. Let's start turning on some boards and getting some education going. It says no power. That's okay. That's okay. We'll fix the no power thing eventually. I just want to get them all sorted out for when we have power. These I don't think will have power either. They do not. And their animals aren't in yet. I just got that to recognize that whole area as a, oh yeah, this is a thing, isn't it? Okay. Let's turn these boards on. I've got donation boxes. I've got education boards. We are ready to go. There we go. Done. I think I set these ones up, but like they're at the backs and say they've got power. So I just didn't set them up. Alright, and this one doesn't have power, which is fine. Red ruffed, so this one is ring-tailed. Tortoise. Set up. Probably set. Yeah, it's set up. It's fine. Fully expected that. Red ruff. And tail. That's perfectly fine. I expected that. Well, okay, I didn't expect it. Fine. Not a big deal. I'm not going to fuss over it for a second. What I am going to do, though... There we go. We're going to have all the boards turned on so that when they are powered, they'll just pop right on. There we go. So we're losing money rapidly. Hopefully that'll turn around soon. Hopefully, I say. There we go. Well, no, as soon as I celebrate that we're getting some cash in, it goes right back down. We'll get there. Alright. Still have the same 3 annoyances as before, right? Still the same 3 problems as before. And as soon as I can, we're just going to pay off the... That'll help with getting us to go in the correct direction. So yeah, we've got people just wandering around the peacock exhibit. Which is fine. That's fine. That's about what I was expecting. Really? They can wander around and interact with the various animals. The only other thing we've got down here are underpriced, are they? Well, I do enjoy fixing that problem. Especially when I'm low on funds. Alright, look, we can just about pay it off, but it would bankrupt us almost. Doing it. There we go. Alright. So that'll help get everything where it needs. Oh boy. You legitimately hate basically everything but the topiaries. Which, you know, that's new. That shouldn't even be a thing for you guys, but okay. Okay, so it's because the fence is a little... Alright, let's keep it going. With removing all of those. Done. And what else do y'all want removed? This guy. Done. And then if I go here, I want this one. Straighten that out. It's just the one. Alright. That should take care of the Scotch pine problem. It does. It does. This guy wants a little more coverage, but I can't do anything about that right now. He wants a little more long grass, which I can do about. And are you also happy with that? Are! Perfect. I think they both probably want, yeah, bigger social groups, which... Okay, well, he's actually happy with it. She's not. Which, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I've done as much as I can for them for now. There we go. See, we've got a lot of people wandering around the lemur exhibit as well. Which is what I was expecting. Get people wandering around lemurs, wandering around the peacock. Although, the peacocks is what surprises me, because they are just all over the peacock exhibit. But like on the lemur exhibit, they're sticking to the path. So the peacock surprises me. Because they're just wandering all over. Alright. How are we doing? Still low on cash. I'm going to wait until we're at like 10,000. And then we're going to start talking about seeing if we can get some new animals in or some new, some partners in for some of these guys. Because, like, we need a female warthog and at least a male zebra. If not, like, one male and two zebras. So we need some more zebras. We need some more... Walking through the mountain, which is shocking. These two are a breeding pair. We need some lemurs as well. Some red ruff lemurs. I think we only have a couple of females. We need well, so we can start getting some. Is what we need. But guests are really happy. We do need some more, like, education is low, which, okay, fair. We need, like, educators and talk points and all that going on. I do not have any of that. They could also use some more, shops, which, you know, also fair. I had planned on putting a couple more shops in here. Work on that. Facilities. Let's grab... we have a Bernie's Bakes over here, or a Chief... We have a Chief Beef. Okay, let's put in a... Bernie's Bakes over here. And another gulpy soda over here. Okay, and then the next plan was going to be to stick in a loony as well. Okay, that was going to be the plans over there to finish this this whole section off. I do need to add those into a work zone. I believe that would be work zone. Needs those 3 added in. Done and done. Okay, cool. Zoo is low on cash again, which is fine. We did just fix the whole hunger and thirst. So I want to put some more shops into both of these menagerie areas. I want to put some more shops back here. But I feel like we probably need we need a little bit more back here before we can do that. Number one, we're going to need more staff plazas. So I need to find a staff plaza back here. We're also going to need some more exhibits back here. We only have 5 of the 11 that are suggested. Right, because we need 11 total. Right now we only have 5. Let's start talking about animal trading. Okay, so we have some ringtail. Of our ringtail, what do we need? Nothing. We need a female red ruff. We need a male zebra. And a female warthog. Okay. Alright, so let's say search species. Red ruff. Okay, we can get one of each. I think we said we needed a female or male? We needed the female. We have 2 males, we need the female. Okay. We need the female red ruffed. Okay, let's talk. Common warthog. I think we need a female, not a male. Yep. Nope. Not gonna take him. Alright. And then we need a Baines. Taking him. Okay. So that currently leaves our warthog as the only guy out. And, ooh, get some common ostriches as well. Which I am gonna do. We can put those in Africa Adventure. Anybody else to get? Seriously considering these. Alright, fine. Get a male. Do I spend 3,000 to get the female, or do I spend 408? Go with 408 because we're gonna have to set up the. We're gonna have to set up the exhibit for. All right, Grizzly. Okay, so couple of things we're gonna need. Set up the habitat for. Number 1. It's gonna need to be a stronger barrier. Number 2. This is going to have to be a taller area. Because Day is going to want to climb. Number 3, we are going to add in species down to G. I'm not sure if they're going to want a heater. We'll have to play it by ear for that. But let's get some food, water, and I'm not going to be able to afford shelter immediately. That's okay. We'll get that sorted. Let's go over to animal trade. Grizzlies. All of you are going to this quarantine. Nope. You are going to go to this quarantine over here. Okay, cool. Done. Now they're going to be like, oh my gosh, staff are having to queue to use the facility. And it's going to be like, yes, I am aware. It's okay. We'll get there. I'm going to wait on quarantine past ready to leave for these guys. Yes, I know the zoo is low on cash. Oh, that's a serious injury discovered. There we go. We got some quarantine past ready to leave. Okay. Now that we've got some of you that are quarantine past ready. Grizzly bears into grizzly. Let's grab the plain zebra and stick you into zebra. I know, it's a shocker. And the red ruffed lemur has a disease. That's okay. We'll fix you up. All right. So that gives us a breeding pair of zebras. All right. These lemur is ready to go. So let's get you down into Lemur Lane. Done. Oh, one of our ostriches is ready. Ooh, both of our ostriches are ready. So let's get you guys down to African Adventure. There we go. And then should actually have our grizzly already. Right? Up there she is. Hello. Tell me about what you need. More rock. Great. There we go. You hate most of what is in. It's fine. Okay. Done. Feeling better? I mean, there's still not enough coverage, but yeah, they're feeling better. Okay, cool. Well, since there's not enough coverage, and guess what? We have $12,000 already. Let's talk about black spruce, since you seem to like them. Well, I mean, I didn't meet all of them, but I'll take it. pull this up. Grab one of these. Okay. We're also going to need some. Oh, I already have heater. I don't know. We're also going to need a shelter in here for these guys. So let's take a look at getting these guys a shelter. Not mean to put that up that. Put this. Okay. Done. How are we doing? Some more. I didn't just make. I know. How are we doing? Good. Perfect. Love it. Love it. You love it. The only thing that I'm not sure about is hard shelter is perfect. All right. So it doesn't have any deep water, but it's not necessarily a need. So like it will swim if it has water over 4 meters deep, but it's not like, oh, it needs water. So we're good. Okay. All set. How are my ostrich? Right, you guys needed some more coverage, right? Well, you guys. Just delete all that. And then you guys can be not, like, unhappy with me anymore. It's actually the warthogs that work. That they needed coverage. Grassland. Like that. Can we get a small one in? Perfect. Done. They like the tree. They're happy with that. Now, let's talk. Because the lemurs didn't even like this tree. They were just like, alright, well, if it's all you got, it's all you got, lady. But I'm not happy about it. Okay, so. Delete that. Delete those. Suddenly, lemurs on the ground. Okay. You would like some tropical foliage, not grassland. How would you feel about this palm tree? Hate it. Fair enough. How would you feel about this bamboo? You would also hate that. Okay. How would you feel about this palm tree? You like it. Alright, let's put them in. I don't want to put them too close to the edge. I don't want the lemur to, like, jump off in his... Okay, cool. You need more climbing area, which is, you know, fine. I fully get that. Can we go habitat? Climby tool. Have anything automatic? No. Okay. Look. Let's make something climby for you guys. This over here. Got it? Okay, now let's do some more climbies. Stack some climby branches on top of each other. That'll be great, right? That looks cool. Okay, get a nice thick log. 4-meter thick log there. There we go. Something to that effect? Alright. Now how are you feeling with your climby space? No? Okay, that's actually enough climby space for them. Alright. Good, 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 good. Okay. So then the other guys that want climby are these. Yes, do you want climby, or are you just like, we like climbies, but we're... Okay, they're okay without it. Alright, they like climbies, but they're okay without. And nobody else really loves climby. So we're good. Okay. Good, 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 good. So then the other thing we want to do is get these boards turned on. At least it's not a pizzly. Which is a polar and a grizzly, and it's not good. Because it's, it is a real thing. Pizzlies are a real thing. They are, to put it mildly, very aggressive. They have the aggression of a polar bear with the muscle of a grizzly. So, you have no problem. Alright, anyway. There we go. So then the only thing we need at this point is we need to start working on toys for all of these guys. Nobody has any toys to play with. And that is not great. Alright. Let's start working on toys. Also, I would like to start working on climbies. Do we have climbies? I think habitats will get me climbies. No, it'll just get me blueprints. I'm not worried about blue. I need climbies. There we go. Shelters and climbing. Get me some work on some climbies, please. And sure, why not? Get me some work on some... Actually, it might be better instead of barriers. Let's work on souvenir shops. Actually, get some new souvenirs other than just loony going on in here. All right. Now, that gets us 8 of 11 species already. I need 3 more habitats. Right? We need to start working on a lion breeding program. We need to increase our education, which I'm working on. Right? I also want to put up some guest plazas down here. And I'm thinking maybe 2 more habitats down here. Maybe so like 1, 2, and then 3. That puts this train station really far out though. It's like we have this train station back here that they want us to connect in. That puts it really far out. So what if we just expand it out this way? Right? We do a block of 4 exhibits. I know I only need 3. We do a block of 4 exhibits out here. Right? We can do a block. We can do the guest plaza in here. We do a block of 4 exhibits out here with another guest plaza over here by the train. Right? And then we can do the train can go up here, and back here. Where it actually out. Alright, let me do a couple of quick things on this train segment. First, let's start clearing off these vines. Right? Let's start clearing off these vines. Whoop. The lemur has had offspring again. What's with this? Oh, vet research is complete. Well, I should probably stop this then. Because if vet research is complete, then we should have some toys for some. We might actually have toys for a lot of people. You're working on Grizzly. You can stop that now. Grizzly is up to a 3. Let's work you on... Alright, just call a full suite down here. Okay. And by the way, it is time to work on... Many guests think tickets are underpriced. Well, let's do that again. 15 and 10. Bring it up. Thank you. Okay. So, many guests once again think tickets are underpriced. Let's up that. We're going to... I'm gonna have to add a new staff plaza over here. Let's take a look at animal trading, though. We still need that female common warthog. Let's check for common warthog. What do we got? Yay! We got some ladies. I did not send her to the zoo. Just adopted her, actually. That's not what I want. I wanted to select her and send. Okay. Thank you. Let's send her to the zoo. Now, is there anybody else we can afford / want? Looking particularly for lions. Don't have lions right now. Do not have lions. That's fine. You have giraffe. I could stick giraffe in. I'm not worried about that at the moment. What I am worried about, however, where are my zebra? They're in here. No, not trying to open that. Trying to shift out here. There we go. They're in here. Zebra! Thank you. How you feeling, so? We only have 2 males in this group. No, it's only 1 male. Okay. And that's just glitch. Okay. Alright, so they would like a few more. So let's get, since we're here, and since we've got these, let's get another lake. I'm not sure if it will accept another guy, but let's get another breeding pair. Just for fun. I'm not sure if he'll accept another guy or if they'll be fighting, but we'll give it a shot. Thank you. Alright. That'll do. I am going to give you guys the break video, and I'll be back in just a second. You know I'm working on that. Are you trying to help?
Yeah, jump in that snow. Run in that snow.
Poor thing, it's under her belly.
Yeah. Seems like she's having a ball, though.
She loves the deep snow. She absolutely loves the deep snow.
It's like, I don't know where to go. I'll just keep running.
I mean, like, she kind of hates it when it's just like, you know, a little bit of snow. But when it's deep like this, oh, she loves it.
There she goes.
Did she come back?
Now she's going home.
It'll probably make him more anxious.
Okay, coming back. Sorry about that. Alright, so here's the thing. We have everything really is all set. So my next question / issue that we're gonna have to work on. Why are you not quarantined? Okay, he is. Alright, so here's the thing. The next issue / problem that we're going to have to work is where are we going to put the final 3 animals? Thank you. We're also going to have to get the train working. Now the thing is since the train station is what, back here? Back here. It actually behooves me to extend the view out here. So that we can either connect in this train station or we obliterate. One or the other. I'm thinking what we do is go out this way. What if we were to put, since there's a lot of people back here, wasn't a lot of people. A lot of people. Yeah, they're starting to go. So what if we start getting this area really just going to be the one. This really doesn't get a whole lot of traffic. Okay. Before I start talking about guest plazas, I'm already looking like, oh, where are we going to put the next guest plaza? Before we start doing that, okay? Before we start doing that, you guys are all ready to go. Nope, put them in gray, thank you. We're going to stick them all in here. Thank you. All set, ready to go. That's mechanic research. Vet research! Vet research! I was working on vet research. Oh! We gotta get toys in for peoples. Guys, we gotta get toys in for peoples. Peoples need toys. Okay, who were we working on last? Grizzly. Okay. Hang on. Hang on, we can do this. As soon as I find... There you guys are. Y'all just sleeping out here? Seriously, which... And you just sleeping? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Here, let's get you some toys. Okay? There we go. And there you go. All right. Got you guys some toys. All right, so who do we want to work on next? Okay, hang on. Where are your heaters? I thought I put heaters. Did I not put heaters? I didn't. Thought I stuck heaters back here. Alright, well, you know what? Since we're here, let's take a look at lemurs next. Alright, we need red ruffed and ringtail. That is both in the yard. Ours. Here we go. Tail and red ruff. Toys, please. There we go. Let's get some toys in for everybody. sure I'm putting them on guest path, but whatever works. Baseball? That'll bring us over. Okay. No food toys for you guys yet. That's okay. It's better than nothing. Okay. By the way, can we go back into map? Are there any, like, cold spots? Right. Cold spot right there. Alright. Cool. Let's talk about turtles up next. Not putting down a heat. I wanted to talk about the turtle. Giant Galapagos tortoise. Toys. I'm sorry, it's Galapagos giant. Well, I keep getting it wrong. Either way, we'll get it sorted. Here we go. Galapagos giant tortoise. What would you guys like? Like scent markers? Done and done. And do we have any toys for you? Not have any of. Okay. We have the Galapagos giant tortoise done. Alright, let's talk about the owl. Where did they go? Ah, right here. Found him. Okay, let's talk toys for the Indian peafowl. I saw it. It was there for like a second. There it is. All right. Done. And there we go. All right. Toys for the Indian peafowl are good. Grizzly bears are good. Turtles are as good as I can get them for now. Lemurs are as good as I can get them for now. Oh boy. That leaves you guys. We need. Let's see. Well, actually, since I'm down here, go plain zebra. Common ostrich, common warthog. Okay. The only one of these that will work for the zebra, scent markers. So I'm going to go all in on the scent marker. Because that's all I can do. Okay. 100 is the max you can get for this. Wind chimes. What's that doing? Oh, I guess that's probably for the hog. Small ball for you. Okay. Alright. We're good. Let's talk about. You guys are 100%. Let's go under the tree and see if we can find. Here we go. Zebras, how are you feeling on toy? Take the ostrich out of it. Okay. Ostrich are the only ones I had toys. Okay, so common warthog is happy. Plain zebra is as happy as I can get them. Okay, cool. Good to go. Everybody's as happy as we can get them for now. That will help. Where is my mechanic? Seriously, I have 2 mechanics assigned to this guy. Why are both of you not there? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Back to what we were working on before that happened. I should have it warmed up in there. Oh! I know why. Because this exhibit is not powered. That's why. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. Fix this. That's fair. We can fix this. I stick this. Add to group. It. Will that fix this problem? Power map, please. Don't. So. Because I think the gate has to be powered. I think the gate. Well, no, it actually did. Nope, never mind. Because the gate turned blue whenever. Okay. Okay. There's nobody really wandering back here for now, so I'm not super about it. Alright, look, fine. Might as well just put the water treatment back in. And I'm not even sure if we're going to. Done. The water treatment facility actually gets this guy, which is still good, still fine. Still, all right, cool. We're good to go. All right, so there we are. All cleaned up and ready to go. So that will power up the heaters for the lemurs. So the problem with the lemurs was that their exhibit was not heated. Is the issue. I know there's somewhere, I forget where, it tells you whether or not there's all the animals. Available food, available bedding. Okay. So we need to get some more food here for these guys. Because there's just not enough food available for all the animals. That should help the situation. Alright, and we'll call a keep saying you're hungry. I'll call a keeper. And a mechanic. No, we might as well just call the vet too. Get a full suite in here. Full suite of people. Just get everybody down here. Alright. So then. We're back to the problem. Right? Which was this train station. Okay, look. We extend this pathway out, right? And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 habitats from there. And then we connect the train station in. What? Alright, quarantine. Okay. Because I don't have anybody working on, right. Quarantine 2. Okay. Because I don't have anybody working on disease. Alright. So the problem with this that we've got going on here is that Grizzly has damaged barriers. Well, let's get somebody in immediately, please. Thank you. Okay. Mechanics research is completed. No, not complete. Well, that's okay. Shelters. We got some climby stuffs. I thought it was for sure like super shops were coming. Ooh. Alright. So here's the problem that I have is station. Alright, look, we've got 70,000, right? Let's just start working on connecting the train in to where I want it to go. Oh, sorry. I didn't want to delete the train station. I wanted to. Delete the. So we can get the train station. Okay. It would be nice if I could actually, before I started working on this, actually being able to see fantastic. If we could manage that, that would be great. Okay. All right. All right, so here's the problem. Let's say flatten a foundation. Say we're gonna go kind of flatten this area out. Something to that effect. Okay, now. Let's talk train station. Say edit track. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go terrain again. Just select the trees. Say terrain again. Let's flatten once again to. Thank you. See, now I can see what I'm doing. See, seeing what you're doing always better. And then we'll go around the pond and up to edit track, please. You're not working. Think this a little more. We actually, help if I could see. Game, it helps if I can see anything at all. It helps if I can see anything. Up a little? Okay. No. not a good. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. We'll just same thing as before. We'll just not the train, not the train, not the train. We'll just delete a couple of plants. That's all. All right. Terrain. Flatten the foundation. Make sure we've got a foundation that is ready to go around the lake. Okay. Edit the track. Let's bring this around the lake. Okay. Can't see a thing we're doing. By the way, what is this all about? Nothing really interesting that I have to fuss over. Okay. That is ground level. And then we went. Thank you. Okay. All right. Look, here's the thing. I want to. Let's say we go. Yeah, we connect in this way, go up around here, down this way, and back down there. Yeah? That's not the worst idea I've ever had. Okay, just gonna level some of this zone out here. Track height. The other thing I'm going to do. Any trees in the area, please? There we go. Alright, hang on. What's this about? We need a full suite of people over at Africa Adventure. Yep. We need a full suite of people over here. Well, we'll just call the vet and get the barriers repaired. And that's okay. That's alright. That can bring. Alright, back to what I was doing. Okay, edit track, please. I love that just organize everything. What welfare has attracted protest? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, hang on. Alright. What's your problem? I'm gonna guess there are too many of you in. One of you in. Oh no, I'm only selected on one of you. That's the problem. Okay. How many of you are in here? Too many. Alright. Look, George, you're kind of old, right? Send you to the trade. Let's actually go animal trading. I wanted to go. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, we need you guys working on drink and crops, actually, would be great if you do that. Animals, please. Lesser iguana. George. Alright, look. Take George and Jim. Quick trade them out. Okay. Then let's grab a female lesser iguana. Stick her in there. There we go. That should fix the animal welfare issue. Okay. Social group is fine. Your terrain is fine. Let's actually talk about your exit. Okay, so the layout has not been researched. You're perfectly fine at the time. I know what your issues are. Yeah, okay. It's fine. It was just that the social group had gotten too big. Quarantine. Alright, so they're fine. It's just that the social group had gotten too big. And when the social group gets too big, they start fussing at it. Oh, they're not happy. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to edit the track, but since we've got like almost 150,000, let's just make my life easy and edit the track on okay, let's just make my life easy, and I'm going to edit this track on pause mode because that's easy. Let's extend this. Flatten this whole area out. Flatten it out. Grab that. Flatten this area out. Now that that whole area has been flattened down, I would like to hit my track. Let's curve this out this way. Then it's quite simple. Because come in. I want this at a. I don't want it that way. Maybe, what if we do a stick? See, I don't want it on a tilt like that, though. That's the problem. I want the track to be at a 0 angle up here. But like, that's a 0 angle. Don't want it to be. Want it to be. Did I mess anything up? I did. I pulled that up. On the 0. Really short. Pull it up. I can get it on a curve there. And then let's get it on a and then if I change that to station, it's too far out. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. tight as I can. That any. All as we can get it. I can deal with that. We just have to change where the have to change. Delete that. Rain. Latin station. Done. I can do that. Now. Edit track. Station in. Why is it still telling me that's a no? To bring the station up a little? Is that it? I might need. All right. Not longer. Want to bring the station up here. Bring the station. I haven't dealt with it. If I put the station out here, not agree. Problem that I'm having is flash how to get this. I want that there. Now can I get? No. Well, why not? All right, look. Instead of editing this, let's go to it's only a monorail, not a train ride. So if I want to use the train ride, then we're just gonna have to work with it. Have to be a train ride? Yep, small train tram. It has to be. So then we're just gonna have to work with what we've got. All right, look. What if, hear me out. What if take this around this. Move all this. All just all terrain. Flatten it to foundation. Flatten it all out this way. Okay. Flatten it all. There we go. Both of those. Flatten all this out. Flatten all that out. Now, what if we were to edit the track? Let's take it. Play. Okay. Down. Okay. Flat 0 0. And then put it. And see, again, it's telling you that the station is too long. And it's like, I've done everything I can to bring the station back. The station has to curve, or the, not the station, the train probably has to curve around across it in order to get this to work. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's not frustrating. Not upsetting. I am absolutely not perplexed, angry by that at all. This is in fact exactly what I wanted to do. Like, I don't think... Hey, shut up. I'm fine. Okay, so then let's bring this around. We can go a little... Not going up, is it? It's still on the ground? It's... Not exactly what I was aiming. Okay. Let's... This much further down. Much, much further. Round the... There. Then put that in. Why is it still telling me no? The only thing, the absolute only thing I can think of at this point is that I am going to have to bring the whole thing up a smooth. That's like literally the only thing I can think of at this point, is that I would have to bring the whole thing up a smooth. That should, yeah, that should have it riding just a little bit over. Now, I should be able to put in a station. There it is! That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Alright. Look, here's the thing. I know what I did wrong this time. I know why it wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. So, here's what we're gonna do. Hate that it... Okay. That. I wish I could turn off. But so far, I have not found a way to. Sure, I can make it longer. There we go. Now we've made it. Okay. Let's see about ever so. Okay. there, like that. Both on the 0. Stationing. Alright, look. That's not exactly where I wanted it, but it's close enough. I'ma take it. Okay. So now, here's the thing. Do you think I can swing this around the front of the manor? Right? Is that a thing we think I can do? Not from this angle. Okay. How high up can we? Okay. Get that as high up as I can get. Is that the height that I can do? I mean, you could always just mess with the... And still mess with stuff. Alright, terrain. Flatten the surface here. Smooth all this out over here. Okay. Something to that effect. Alright. Edit the track. No, edit the track. Edit the track. I mean, this is kind of working. We're gonna have to bring the trestle down to a zeroed out. Sorry, Bernie, we're just gonna run right in front of your manor for no good reason other than I can. Okay. Okay. See if I can go around the other side of the first staff plaza. Going through it. Go around the other side. Okay. Can we extend this out any? Yes. That's as far as it goes. Any further down? Alright, look, we're gonna have to go back. Because I'm gonna want to make sure that we are going as far down as I can. There we go. Not close enough. Okay. Start it back here. Going down. Far down as I can go. Okay. That up a bit? No. Okay. Fine. That up there. Spin it around. Up a bit. Spin it around? No. Okay. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Let's just delete that. Oh, did I? Oh, not that. I want to do that. Alright. Let's just do it this way. Yep. Yep. Delete all that. Okay, cool. Now, let's continue around the bend. Hate that you're doing that. I mean, I get why you're doing that, but it doesn't mean I hate it any less. Okay. Right. So here's number one. Can we make this short? I mean, I absolutely can, but it's just not letting me. There we go. Alright. This way. Just a little shorter. Sure we keep that downgrade going. Keep that downgrade going. Okay. And now, let's do a couple of things. All of that, go. All of that. That, go. Okay, cool. Perfect. Now, do the track. We want to make sure we can do that downhill grade. Wait, that's spin. Out there. Gonna have to put this up here. If we could actually get this almost. Actually, can I take it this way? No, not quite that deep downhill. Move right there. Two over this quickly. And then we're going to put it, you'll take it to a 0, 0. Thank you. And then we're going to put it. I can get this to go the way I want. Just watch. Okay, you know what? Put that as 0, 0. Okay, and I want to actually go for terrain. Flatten this whole area right here to the path is what I want. Edit the track, please. So kind. We are still slightly elevated. Just barely. Take it to a 0, 0. Actually, go a little bit shorter. On this. Go right there. Yeah, right about there. Okay, zero this out. I mean, it's a little far back, but okay. Take that to a 0 grade. And then we take this to the station. Yeah. And then we can delete all this for because we're gonna need it to. Alright, so then the plan will be take it around the back, maybe set up another station zone back here. Right, back here at this back exit, maybe we'll set up another station zone and then connect it in over here. That's gonna be the overall plan. That to be the overall plan, not the whole thing. Not the whole. That to be the overall plan. We're gonna want to some of these things. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Gonna want to delete some of that. And we're gonna want to level out some of this area. There we go. There we are. We're going to want to level some of this out. Just so that we can keep... Delete those. We're going to level some of this stuff out. Like... Just so that we can keep that kind of going. We're going to have to pop over this... We're either going to have to pop this over this path, or we're going to have to raise the path and go under it. Kind of like the idea of raising the path more. Which is a pain in the butt. I am quite well aware of this fact. But like, kind of like the idea of path. More than I like the idea of raising the train. I didn't really want to raise the train trestle over here in this place, but there's no other way to go. So, we're good. Turning the train into a roller coaster at that point. Alright, so, here's what we're going to do. Back to edit the track. Yeah, we'll put that there. Alright. we can start working in longer segments. At least I think it. Can I bring this? And then let's bring this. Clear it out. There we go. And now let's autocomplete. Done. Done! Alright, cool. Finally. Terrain modifications. We're just gonna smooth out some of this area that I modified. Gonna smooth out this area that I modified to make it look a little less rough. There we go. That'll be nicer. Alright, so that it looks a little less tough. And then we'll reconnect that path by taking that raised path up. And that will have all of that looking much, much better. Alright. So there we go. Right? That's better. Ish. More or less. That looks fine. And then we have a couple of areas back here that we can put another station. If I so desire. Put a station in back. Asphalt path. Let's actually flatten the foundation. Flatten to that foundation. Out. Thank you. Flatten this foundation. That a little. There we go. Okay. Path. Now, align to grid. Perfect. Select grid. Align to grid. And then we're just gonna have to go up and over. Select grid, we're gonna go with an 8 mil. There we go, more or less. So that gives us kind of a trestle area. Get us out where we... Alright, perfect. I like it. Okay, great. So that gets us our train set all done. Next thing I want to do is I actually want to do some editing on this guy back because oh, that got rid of this thing. I want to edit this mess over here because some of this cleaned up a bit. We're just gonna clean this area because this station looks rather abandoned. And I don't want it to look abandoned. I don't want this to look abandoned. I want this to look like we actually... So let's clean up this station area. Okay. Let's just clean all this area. Where do they find the ivy patches? Like, I know they're in game somewhere. Where exactly are they? Okay. I've got plans for these station areas. I've got plans. Are they good plans? Probably not. Are they my plans? Abso-flippin-lutely. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna clean all this up so that the station looks a little less abandoned. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like the station that they've designed here. Don't like how they were like, it should be very abandoned. And I'm like, but it's not abandoned. Can I grab that? Alright, look. What is... Nothing. It's on its own. Nothing. That's also on its own. Alright. What about... Not the train. Not that. Okay, edit that. Can you guys out? Okay, are these standalones? Not the train. Oh, alright. Look. That again. This thing. Edit this. We're not done with the particular area yet. There we go. I gotta that up. Scratch my. Delete some of this. There we go. I mean, the ivy itself is cute. Much of it. What I mean when I say there's just too much. The ivy itself is adorable. Okay. Good. Good, good. The only thing left is Scott. Which I can't determine where guys are part of. Not the train. That's it. Nope. not its own thing. That it? This thing? There we go. There we go. Much nicer. Okay. So, back here. Let's continue clearing some of this stuff off. Make everything look a little big. There we go. Better, 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 better. All right. Round back here. All right. So then this guy is our next issue. Again, I don't mind the ivy, but it's just there's too much. Just too much. Just uncare. Well, let's fix it up. I mean, honestly, I could delete it. Kind of like it. But we'll see. We might just end up deleting the house, not the actual station itself. The house. The station is actually about to get... But the house we might end up deleting. Put a station in over here. So the house itself we might... Alright. By the way, this thing. Oh, not the green one. Red one. There it is. There we go. Still a little crooked. There we go. That's better. A little ivy on the bottom walls, I think. All of this needs. Okay. There we go. We'll leave the flower box at the top. Ivy off. And we can take these nettles out. It does look like we also need to fix this pot. We either need to get rid of it. We'll just get rid of it. Let's get rid of the pot. I was gonna say we either need to get rid of it or we need to fight it. There we go. can just get chain. We'll leave anything in the garden. Well, maybe we'll take the nettles out of the garden. And the ivy off the side. There we go. Now this is looking a little bit less like it's an abandoned house and more like this would be a nice place to hang. There we go. See out those windows, there's so much ivy. There we are. Alright. This side. Aw, you thought we were. Nope! Let's take the nettles out and we'll replace it with the classic. Okay, if you. Oh, there's a weather vane that fell off the. Nettles can go. Nettles and ivy can go. Alright. This guy needs to. Close enough. Close enough! Good enough is good enough for me. Alright, there we go. Well, let's go ahead and call this out. I know they were specifically looking for it being an event. Get that. That's the look they were going for. They nailed it! This is very much. Hang on, this is very much wrong. Not that. This one. Not done. Having a hard time deciding which one is which. That one that's causing the problem? I feel like it's probably. Back. Alright. That'll do. So I know they were going for this is an abandoned building. But I'm going for what abandoned building? There's no abandoned buildings in my zoo. Every building is used for something. Probably. Look, except the one in the turtles exhibit, okay? But they won't let me delete that one. Okay? There we go. Much better. Done. Alright, see, that's much better. That looks much more like it's an active. Okay, so here's the thing. Unpowered. Place entrance. To place exit. And then we would have to connect a path. So connecting a path is going to be the... Because we're going to have to connect both the entrance and the exit. Thing is, in order to connect said pathing, we would have to go like over here, and I don't really like the... Right? I want to be like directly... I would like it like there. And then connect it. Something to that effect would where I'd want that. This sign would have to move just a little bit. Okay. I'd like to move that. Not the whole thing. I would like to... Sweet. Sign. Fine, we're just... Sign. Advance move. Should I put this sign further up here? And then sign text can say Lion Lane. Same thing. Lion Lane. Capital L. Lion Lane. Okay, now let's shift click all these, duplicate and advance. And put it like right here. Alright, there we go. So that we have, this is the Lion Lane station now. Alright. Yes, I have dealt with all of that. I just have to play to get it to work. Okay. And then the next thing that I would like to do is over here. Let's say we check out getting a exit path. Make it something that looks like it belongs. Have any like brick paths in it? Do I have cobbles? Walk path. Control and shift. This needs to be a little. Like right there. Would be. Want to go there. Roll and right there. Make angle snap off. Okay. And then there. That would be the plan. Alright. So that would be the entrance and the exit for this one. Now that I have an idea of how we're going to set this up, right? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to grab this. I'm going to duplicate this station platform. I'm going to bring this duplicated station platform put it on the Z. Split this. Yes, we're going to have to do some altering on it to get over. Okay, it's fine. Unless we want to put the station around back, which I want to do, because then we'd have to go over the track. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to do some quick alterations on this guy. And by some quick alterations, I mean... Alright, look. Let's grab some stuff. Just do some quick alterations here. I think I've highlighted the button. That one back section. Okay, there we go. So then let's move this. Grab it on the X, please. That'll work. Grab it on the X, please. Pull it back a little bit. Do I think that will work? This will work. Cool. There we go. That's our first station ready to go. Well, I shouldn't say it's ready. Let's grab... I don't necessarily need the house for this, but I do want the platform. Right, so then... let's put on the... round... grab it on the X. So that I can do... hasp. Okay. So what is the... that is giving me a problem? Is that... probably. Can I fix that? Yeah, maybe. Okay. How awkwardly floating is... I don't know why it went so far away, but okay. How awkwardly floaty is... on a scale of, well, it's not that bad, to pretty darn. I'm gonna go with, oh, it's not that bad. I'm gonna go with it's not that bad. I can't even tell from there. Alright. Done. I would like to possibly shift this a little bit. Tilt this a little. Back a... okay. Yeah, we're good. That'll do it. The only other thing that I could do is I could duplicate it again and flip it around. So, like, we could duplicate it again and just give it, like, a 180. Split up this way. But okay. Or we could just add some glass panel. Ooh, that's even better. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to edit this. Give me this glass panel. Duplicate it. On the... and then... ooh, that is a lot of wood trim. Alright, that's fine. But not... alright, don't... I'm not going to do it. We're not going to worry about it connecting on the... alright, there we go. See, that would be great for the other side as well. So then let's grab this bottom piece, duplicate it, bring it over here. Then we get to play around with this just number one. That again, please. Take that, bring it over here. That on the Z. That. Number one. It's kind of so that it is with. That was not the. That. Alright, look where this is. State. This thing. Alright, now. Pull this out. Oh. Alright. That's good. Actually, we'll pull it a little bit further away. There. Alright. So then what I'm going to do from here. We are going to edit. I am going to duplicate this. And we're going to put 2 lines of this back in. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today, actually. Okay. Almost. I want to do one last section here. Duplicate this. Put it right there. Boom. Alright, that's where I'm going to leave this for today. We'll put up the rest of the awnings and everything and get it all connected tomorrow. I am going to get going for now. I will be back tomorrow. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, somewhere between 8:30 and 9 a.m. Eastern, or New York time, whichever is easiest for y'all to Google. We'll be finishing this zoo since I'm doing much better on this zoo today than I was before. We'll finish this zoo tomorrow. I hope to see everyone back. Bye, everyone.